वेलकम टू येट अनदर इंटरेस्टिंग सेशन ऑफ आस्क मी एनीथिंग, जहां पर दोस्तों आप मेरे से फाइनेंस इंडस्ट्री से जुड़े और फाइनेंस करियर से जुड़े अपने सवाल पूछते हैं और मैं अपने अनुभव से आपको उनका ऑब्जेक्टिव आंसर देने की कोशिश करता हूँ। नेक्स्ट यार वी हैव क्वेरी फ्रॉम यश त्यागी. लेट मी सी यार व्हाट यश त्यागी इज सेइंग. He says that, sir, I'm thinking to go for a CFA and a FRM program, but I'm confused because of lack in my English, and I don't know from where I have to start and confused to go for it or not. ठीक है, गुड यार. यश, सबसे पहले यार, इट इज ओके टू बी कंफ्यूज्ड. इंपॉर्टेंट है यार दैट वी शुड बी ट्रूथफुल टू आवरसेल्व्स. बहुत बार क्या होता है कि हमारी इंग्लिश बहुत बार हमारी वीक होती है, बट हम लोग जो है वी कंटिन्यू टू शो और वी कंटिन्यू टू फेन दिस आउटसाइड व्हील that we have very good English, right? Which is wrong, because then you will not be able to overcome this problem in your life. So yeah, yahan par you have acknowledged that your English is not good, which is absolutely fine. You have time for it. Why? Because yeah, CFA and FRM exam, they, even though they are in English, but they are not in very fancy English. You are not supposed to, unlike your MBA exams, etc., you are not required to do comprehension exercises in these exams, right? कि यहाँ पर एक बड़ा पैराग्राफ लिखा होगा और उसकी इंग्लिश समझ के आपको कुछ आंसर्स करने होंगे. These exams are not of that nature. They have small conceptual questions in very, very simple English. Why? Because your CFA runs in more than 20 countries of the world, right? All the top economies of the world conduct CFA exam, right? So hence, yeah, their English is not very fancy, right? Even Chinese people are writing CFA, people in Europe are writing CFA, people in Middle East are writing CFA. So yeah, they have ensured that their exam, even though it is in English, it is not in fancy English. So you should not worry about writing these exams and clearing this exam, right? Even when your English is not that strong, right? That is point number one. Second, yeah, you should continue to have a lot of faith in concept building. So you should only fear your attitude of rote learning. क्योंकि यार इंडियन एकेडमिक सिस्टम में हम सब की प्रॉब्लम, मेरी भी शुरू के 20 साल तक, 20 साल तो नहीं बोलूँगा मैं, 15-17 साल जब तक मैंने IIT की तैयारी नहीं शुरू की थी बैक इन 2000, तब तक यार मेरे को भी यही था कि हाँ यार मैं तो बहुत अच्छा रट्टू तोता हूँ, रट के मैं फर्स्ट आ सकता हूँ. क्योंकि हमारा इंडियन एकेडमिक सिस्टम रटने को जो है बहुत मान देता है. उस मानसिकता से यू हैव टू गेट आउट ऑफ दैट मेंटालिटी, बिकॉज इफ यू गेट आउट ऑफ दैट मेंटालिटी, then yaar, trust me, I have in fact taught my entire curriculum in a very, very consistent manner, and you should very easily be able to not just understand all these concepts, but be supremely be ready with very good understanding of concepts for your exam, right? Now, also yaar, what you have asked is that yaar, you are planning to prepare FRM also side by side. This is yaar where I would say that you should yaar just hold yourself and step back. Between CFA and FRM, yaar, you should definitely yaar prioritize CFA if you are planning to open up multiple opportunities for yourself in the world of finance. FRM is a very specialist program. It opens up opportunities only in the risk management domain. CFA, on the other hand, covers A to Z of finance. It has 10 topics, not only risk management, but it will cover up a lot of other concepts of finance. And that is why you would be able to crack a lot of other opportunities outside risk management in the financial domain. So just keep a note of that, right? Because if you do FRM, then only specific profiles will open up for you. If you do CFA, then all the opportunities will open up for you. So between the two choices, you should decide. If you are doing CFA, you should not be worried about FRM. Lastly, on your point of English, I would say that just get good in conversational English, because and some bit of written English, because after you are done with your CFA, these front-end finance roles require you to converse in English. Just like how I am conversing in English with you, I am not using very flowery language or high-end vocabulary to explain you, your questions. Similarly, you should have basic conversational English in place, so that tomorrow when you are in your front-end financial roles, you are interacting with your clients, investors, and peers. All of them will be in various geographies, and the common language of all these geographies is English. So you should be comfortable in talking in English. So for that, side by side, start watching English movies, right? With subtitles initially, then turn off the subtitle and continue to watch them, right? Continue to talk to your peers in your job or with your friends in English. मैं ये नहीं बोलूँगा कि आप एक साथ सारी इंग्लिश अपनी बात करने लगे, but just like how in my videos I seamlessly transition between Hindi and English, you too also try to do this in your personal conversations, in a family and otherwise, and slowly keep working on that. Because as you will get into front-end finance roles, you will need to have basic conversational English in place. That does not mean that you need to have a Shashi Tharoor kind of English. You will not be there to debate out things, right? But you will need to have basic English in place so that, yeah, जैसे आपने, if you would have heard Sudhanshu Trivedi of BJP, right? Right? You would have heard Sambit Patra of BJP. Now, these guys are hardcore desis. They come from hardcore Hindi belt or Hindi heartlands of our country. But if you hear their debates or if you hear their conversations, they're able to seamlessly transition between Hindi and English. And that is all that is required. You don't need fancy English. And hence, please overcome that psychological fear and prepare your CFA exam and do very, very well. I hope, yaar, Yash, this gave you a very good perspective. I wish you all the very best. Dosto, I hope you gained a lot from the session today. If you are excited to start your journey in finance and want to prepare CFA, friends, I am here to help you. I have prepared the entire CFA Level 1 curriculum in very easy to understand lecture series. It has a lot of practical examples, right, from the finance industry and business industry, where I've explained you every concept, linking it to how this concept is used in the real financial world, like fiscal policy, monetary policy. I've picked up real quotes from the industry to explain you these concepts. So do give it a try, because that way your concepts will really go not in your mind, but in your heart. Number two, I really and truly believe that your CFA Level 1 is fruitful only if you qualify for a good financial role. And how will that happen? If you pick up these concepts and are able to apply in the real practical financial world in your jobs. So what I have done is picked up all these concepts, and I've also taught you in my lecture series how to apply this in your Excel, so that your proficiency in Excel, knowledge of Excel is also enhanced. So with these two, in just 3 to 4 months with my lecture series, you can prepare the entire curriculum. Also, you will get 6 mock exams, which once given once every week will take you 1.5 to 2 months for your mock exams and revision. That way, in just 4 plus 2, which is 4 months for the curriculum to get over, 2 months for your mock exam and revision, in just 6 months, you will be fully prepared for the CFA Level 1. Details of the curriculum as well as a lot of demo sessions are given in the description. Do give it a shot, and trust me, friends, it is available at a very, very nominal price. So do give it a shot.